Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Mary and Joe Show. I'm your host, Miss Chronic Chronicles. Let me get this screen off the screen. And then, let me see here. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I am starting the show off, obviously, in a cute little new way, actually. Hopefully this will work if everything goes right. Hello, everybody. So I had to show off my shirt. I got a shirt from the Kind Castle. The Kind Castle sponsored this awesome moment, obviously with Mary Kennedy Blunt and the Mary and Joe Show. Welcome if you're just joining. And just hang tight for a moment. I will be setting some stuff up, so I'm going to throw the music back on. Just hang tight. I'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. So I hope you're all having a great day. Let me get this nice little intro video going for you guys. I have my joint ready to go. We're going to get this podcast started, and there'll be some people possibly coming on.
The Mary and Joe Show. It's exactly what it sounds like. Basically sharing a bit of the canna lifestyle with the coffee talk. You'll hear interviews, reviews on products, a bit of my own personal life experiences, and sharing on YouTube for over 10 years now, being active on the internet with my own chronic illnesses, and many interviews in the future, along with a dose of a normalcy. We are a community around the world, and I bring you this podcast to give you a normal place to enjoy your Mary and your Joe.
Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day today. It is the Mary and Joe Show. I have a lot planned this rest of the month, so we're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to get right into the motivational today, which is just some positive impacting concepts through a group of like-minded thinkers. So hopefully you're all doing well today. Let me light this blunt up. So I'm smoking on some lilac diesel this morning. Not compliments. I purchased it, but the Kind Castle is where I purchased it from. If you guys see the actual bio, let's see if I could even do it. I don't think I can change it yet, but I will put the cover, will have the Kind Castle's info on it. But they were so gracious to give me a sweatshirt, which I've been eyeballing their sweatshirts for a while, but eyeballing a sweatshirt, some stickers, a grinder, and an ashtray, and some other stuff. So I'm a frequent buyer there. I very much appreciate how they have good quality medicine. I don't know how else to say that. It is what it is. It's not so much recreational. They're not about gimmicks. Yeah, the outside looks like it brings you in, but I'll say it. Kind Castle is definitely the place to get medicine. Local, lately. Welcome everybody if you're just joining. Hi there, Sean. How you doing today? I'm just getting this blunt going. I'm going to drop some links for some special people. If you're token with me, let me know what you're token on. Like I said, I will be sharing. Let me show this again. So appreciative of the Kind Castle sending over some good swag. Let me take and throw this picture up here. Nice shirt. I'm loving it. It's going to be great. And I've been working on some things behind the scene for the last few days in my house. So I'm pretty freaking tired, guys, if you can tell in my voice. Ooh, the coffee's needed. Ooh, that coffee's needed. So let me go ahead and drop some links for some special people. I hope you're all having a really great day. Hi, Brooke. How you doing, dude? I am still waking up. Let me go over to my peoples. I'll drop this lovely links. And it's pretty much going to be a chill chat. It is a motivational, though, so it's all about positive conversations here on this lovely Tuesday. I had some cancellations the last few days. Some people got sick, and unfortunately, my shroomy conversation will not be happening tomorrow. I confirmed this morning that my friend is taking a break from social media, which I definitely in no way want to force her to come on if she's not in the zone to do so. So that's going on, but I do have a special interview that's happening in April on the 19th. I'll be posting it soon to let you guys know. That will be, hold on a second here. I'm going to drop some links to some people. If you are in the chat and I don't see your message yet, don't worry. I'll be back. I'll be back. I got some things to share, but I want to stay focused. Here we go. Let me drop 2 more, I think. And then we have some amazing announcements to share about my friend Mac. That will be coming up in a momento. Because not everybody knows. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Brooke. Thank you for being here, dude. Thank you for being here. Sean, welcome. If you guys are not following me on Fansly yet, please go do so. I'm going to be posting a bunch. I only posted a little bit, what was it, 2 days ago? I haven't even gotten into the pictures or sharing much yet, but just getting it all set up. Very much have some big plans planned. That's why I've been working on my house, because I want backgrounds done. I don't want walls messing with me. Thunderfuck. Oh my goodness. No Alaska involved. Damn. That sounds yummy fuck. Hardcore, my friends. So, on our last podcast, I had my fabulous friend Mac with me, and she'll be making some announcements, but it may be involving her own podcast, which is pretty fabulous. I guess I broke the cherry, and she's excited about possibly sharing more and taking it in a totally different way than, of course, I do. Of course, it'd be canna friendly, but we're talking bring her cheese in the Mac attack, which is what we usually call it too. But yeah, we're planning to collab actually on a potentially her soon to be launching podcast, which is amazing. I'll let her describe it more when we talk one on one. But unfortunately, this weekend we had something planned and then it had to be rescheduled because unfortunately, kids got sick and you know how it goes. So, and then related to swag, I will be posting the t-shirt along with the other stuff that I did receive from the Kind Castle located in Parachute, Colorado. I'm probably going to pick up in a couple of days, so I'll get some more strands. But right now, I am smoking on some Mac 1, some Lilac Diesel. We have in the evening time some Donkey Kong, which let me just say, the Donkey Kong is fabulous. I'll be doing a bit more strand reviews in the very near future. Let's see. And the last one is so freaking dense, it needs to be ground. It's not something you just break up with your fingers. Peach Crescendo, and that is a indica dominant strand. And let me tell you, it's like tastes like those creamy peach gummy rings. They're so good. But the nugs are really small, which I don't really care about. I honestly prefer just sticky or keefy. I like to have my terpenes, if you know what I mean, guys. But yeah, I think what's really happened in the last few days for me, and we're gonna get into this motivational just a little here, is kind of wanted to like take the concept of pass it on. So anything I've had really that's been bothering me that I feel like is just hindering me in my happiness, I'm getting rid of it. Like literally down to the physical stuff, and then the manifestation of thinking in a certain way too has been very much important. Oh yeah, let me tell you, yummy. The peach, let me just say, if you guys can find any strands that have a peach terpene, wow. It does a whole new fancy to your tongue, let me tell you. And the Mac 1 that I have is actually, it was a shaked out ounce. It is so strong though that it affects me more like an indica. So I've been mixing it with some of the sativas to try to more hybrid it out. And let me tell you, that helps. But my friend, it because it's shake, it keeps making the joints a little loose. I'll say it like that. And as you can hear my lighter, I'm like, am I smoking a fucking bong hit at this point? So, along with just the internal, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the dog outside. Along with the internal things that are going in my home, I've also been working on the external, getting ready for summer because it's going to be gardening time soon, guys. So, stay tuned for my Instagram for that. There'll be a lot more posts directed to it. Give me 1 second, everybody. I apologize for the dead air there. One of those moments. Doggy barking. Medical building down the road from me. Oh my goodness. I'm super glad to hear that, Sean. Let me know how that goes for you. Let me know on prices. Um, just to give you guys an idea, actually the ounce that I had bought, I think it was a half ounce. Let me make sure. The Mac that I got, which is actually very good, but like I said, it's a little bit strong. It was a half ounce and I got it for $25. That's just unheard of when it really comes down to it. But I live in an area that has a surplus, or they sell out a lot of stuff. So like I had some lemon diesel recently and it was wonderful, but sometimes these sativas, I just smoke them a lot quicker than obviously my indicas. My indicas lately, I've been noticing having to put the joint down, and that's just saying something. But speaking of glass, I have been thinking I might be getting myself some kind of a rig for dabs, or for like potentially a dual, um not a bubbler. Hi there, Heather. How you doing, girl? Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm just waking up, sharing all the things that have been going on. Shout out to Heather B on this one. She is totally inspiration for me getting myself in gear with painting a chair I really needed to stain. It was a leather chair. Needed a lot of love. It's definitely not completely finished, but I'll just say, in comparison to the fuckery it was before, oh my god. Hey there, Breaking Fetters. How are you doing, sir? Um, I was just sharing with everybody. Apparently, because of my post related to Moby, the Kind Castle was like, "We're sending you a shirt. We're sending you a shirt because you guys know I'll be doing these characters very soon, and I'm pretty freaking excited about the different wigs I'll be putting on. I've never put eyelashes on in my life. I have freakishly long ones enough, but I'm planning to play with it. So I was telling him, hey, I might go and get myself a little Kind Castle moment, take that strand home, smoke it, be so in love with it. And hey, I might put a wig on and represent the bitch. The manager was like, all right, yes, indeed. We're going to be posting that shit. We're going to be sharing it. So I kind of encourage you guys to go follow the Kind Castle and Parachute. It's in my list on the Instagrams, but I will obviously be sharing a picture today of my t-shirt, but they're going to be sending out sharing it up. I'm pretty fucking excited about it. And I was like, it's not a bad idea. A lot of these artists tour, and hey, what if they come through? I mean, hell, I'm mostly linking a lot of people that I just really love. I just found Russ yesterday, 2 days ago. Oh my fucking god! Almost everything the man's put out, I'm in love with. Who's a fan of Russ? Russ. Some good shit, let me tell you. Those inspirational tunes. Oh, and that's part of it. So Mac, my lovely Mac, I appreciate you for being here, Fetters. Thank you so much, everybody, for being in the chat. So my friend Mac, she and I are going to be doing a music podcast soon. And all we're going to be doing is spitting facts, spitting lyrics, spitting things we love, and really giving ode to the artist from the very beginning of our brains space. I've literally told her, go on your Spotify, go on your Pandora, and I want some screenshots. And then you send that bitch over and it's a talking point. We're going to have a nice little heavy chat. And then remember, guys, next month is 420. I'm kind of sad. I didn't get the giveaway set up yet, but I'm still going to do it. Maybe we'll extend it, probably. Who knows? Till August. That's when you guys can submit. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more going on in regards to collabs local. And I just found out that obviously, the Kind Castle's listening to my podcast. They're listening to what I'm doing. They're very much excited about the fact that I'm actually sharing the strands, which I wouldn't speak about it, guys. They're not sponsoring me. I spend so much money there. You don't even know. But it's just the fact that I really love their products. Like, I don't have a hard time inhaling it. Like some other places around here, they don't flush as good. Not all of the plants, but some of the breeders are harsher than others, I'll say, strand wise. And the Kind Castle, I'll say that's one of the reasons I keep going there. It's efficient. Now, the sad part is you don't find seeds often, but that's okay. I actually found one this morning, though. That's a fucking amazing moment. And it is from hold on, I think it's the lilac diesel, which will be amazing to grow. Um, but yeah, there's a lot more planned. And then I have a bud tender interview in April with another total not related to anybody you guys have heard of yet. So I'm pretty excited about that, and that will be announced later down the road. Um, you guys are the best. Thank you for being here. So yeah, I'm on one side, I'm blown away that like I've gotten as much as I have done this weekend. Let me just tell you guys. There's so much dust kicked up in my house since I was like I literally got rid of furniture. I painted some walls. We painted it's like black, green, gold, bronze, and like touches of stainless steel and leopard print is in my room, which is basically going to be recording. So before you guys know it, there's going to be people in studio recording with me, which is a whole lot more that I plan to throw up in here because there's some local businesses I also want to promote. So, and then local to our online community, Witchy Sisters, I can't even deny. Shout out to Heather B as well. Um, if you haven't checked out their merch, they have been doing a whole big fabulous collab with Seafowls the Carney. Definitely check out his information. I'll put it below. But Witchy Sisters, subscribe to their channel and go check them out on Instagram and their shop. I'll put it below. It's on Shopify. Witchy Sisters Crafts. But they're going to be doing a collection of some of my art pieces from the past on a t-shirt, which you guys can basically order to make. So there's going to be digital versions that you can choose, but I'm freaking excited. And then they just recently worked on a shirt for me, so it's going out tomorrow. I can't wait, Heather. Thank you. Hey, I could have like went to a small distributor, like yourself, or I could have went to a massive distributor, and I felt like keeping it in the community is exactly what I'm about. I think you should get with them, Fetters. You definitely need some swag made, and they're definitely great at the merch. So even if it's just personalized presents, you guys should check them out. Drop your link, but you have to use an HTTP. But I'll be linking it up in my link tree, which I'm sure you guys will be able to get to it later. But let me go ahead and drop this in the chat. And if you're listening on Twitch, because it's also broadcasting there, I'm probably not in the comments. Sorry. But I am here. So yeah, check out that, and then that will have their link to it as well. I want to make it as concise as I can. It's just I have a lot there right now. I need to edit, update. But yeah, thank you. Thank you on thank yous. And the more thank yous, yes, thank you. So yeah, I've been updating my space, trying to get things just literally moved on to a new area in space. So I'm not taking away energy. Um, you guys have to realize I've been selling on Macari and eBay for like 12 years now, and I have such a surplus of stuff. And my son's growing, and so between getting rid of things that I would normally be worried about resell arbitrage, which is basically reselling, I am now trying to focus way more on my actual living space and this podcast, getting it more organized. So taking the time to make other things not as priority, putting me time on my schedule, that's pretty much what I've been focused on. And I really do encourage you guys to please, please, please. Oh, listen to the lovely Heather. We will definitely do custom orders. That's what they're best at, guys. Um, I just think that the next few months, I pretty much see it as April is hardcore. We got to get you scheduled, Fetters. Got to get you scheduled for a podcast. But April and all the way to basically August is going to be grind time, hardcore grind time. I was going through some t-shirts and I found all these slogan t-shirts I have, which they're talking points for you guys. It's motivational conversations. Some of them are a little bit hard reaching. Some of them hurt to bring them up, but that's okay. We're going to bring them up. And I also want to start on my Rachel Raw Truth account on Instagram. I plan to do a little bit more product reviews and then make the bigger content. Basically that are product reviews on that account, on Rachel Raw Truth's account as well. So I just bought some toner for my hair. Like, mind you guys, okay? Don't judge me, but my hair is not quite the color I want. Yes, it's pretty light, but we need to work on that. It's two-tone, so I am going to be trying this spray-in blonde toner, which apparently they say it works pretty good. But I was just researching yesterday, as a brunette who has to basically pull it like 7 levels to even get it close to where it's at right now, which takes time. Boy, does it take time. And all the other products that I've invested money in, I know that I wouldn't spend my time posting fucking shit at all unless I thought it really is a good product. So it's not like every item I'm going to be buying that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but I think the ones that need befores and afters really might need happen. So expect some shorter videos on my shorts on Rachel Raw Truth and on the Rachel Raw Truth channel itself. I may let you guys know in the I probably will let you know in the community post here on Miss Chronic Chronicles, but pretty much what I'm trying to do is just incorporate the more normal everyday shit that I've been doing. Even like the food recipes, I've been taking pictures to have whole conversations about nutritional ways to like sneak food into your kids' food. Like what me and my son have been doing lately is he loves pizza bites. I don't know if you moms out there are pizza bite fans, but there's several ways to make the damn shit. And I don't know about you guys, but hold on a second. I don't know about you. I don't know about you moms, but I like things that make sure your children at least are eating a little bit more than just what's put in front of them. So we've been using the chunky vegetable uh Prego, I think is the brand, which is a little bit sweeter. Spaghetti sauce and then mounding it with cheese and toppings. And I let my son do it. And so it's kind of like uh I guess a potato bar of sorts, even nachos, pizza nights in general. Like I just have toppings with vegetables that he has to add to his food, but even the spaghetti sauce is being sneaking in there. And then having him give me his little input on some stuff. We might start doing like I want to do monthly, at least once a month, updates with my child. Not like that to post it like that, but at least updates a podcast with my little one. And he might do a product review, which probably would be good because he's always trying different stuff, like even down to juices, we tend to. So, from a kid's perspective, he just got V8 for the first time, but he's had all the other V8 juices. He got the traditional and loved it, which is just saying something. So, I know some of you guys have kids, your Canna moms out there and dads. If your kids are ever listening to my podcast and it's one of those features, obviously it would be marketed that way that, hey, it's kid friendly. Um, my lovely friend Mac may even have one of her older ones help with the podcast too. We don't know. We are just talking about ideas at this point. But I think really taking the vision full circle is the whole point of like encouraging us as content creators to think outside the box. Okay, it's been done, maybe it hasn't been done. That kind of stuff. So, um I kind of look forward to once I can actually get outside and do more vlogs out there too, like vlog style videos on Miss Chrono Chronicles, which is exciting. I mean, it will be turned into a podcast because that's what we do around here lately, but it feels like the right way to go. And so some of the stuff that I've been working out in my house, I've taken some before and afters, but I'm not turning it into a trading spaces episode. Not quite yet. That could be down the road. I have a whole nother room I need to remove carpet and organize. So I've been playing with ideas too about this summer if I like take you guys on the adventures me and my son are planning to take. Probably going to be buying a brand new car very soon. I've been looking into that. Shout out to the people who know, I know they're listening and they totally respect it, but I feel like coming to a place where I need to make myself a lot more mobile and accepting that, the things that I have, they are here, but they do need different owners than me having to keep it going. I'm too tired for that shit. I guess we come to an age as people. I'm not speaking for anyone out there, but I love trading spaces too. It was not the whole, but a part of a reason that I went to interior design school. And actually, last night, my son, like, I don't introduce him too much to those kind of do it yourself videos, but I've watched almost all of them. And I'll say it keeps it keeps me creative. At least when I was in college, they always used to be like, it's not necessarily a bad thing to find inspiration from other designers. Just always keep your eyes open, see what you can basically digest naturally from your what's not working situation, even if it's just a client or yourself. So that was instilled to me very young in my college years. And now being a parent, I try to like mirror it as much as I can with him. But yeah, it's one of those things that I don't want him to get too comfortable thinking power tools are that easy to use, if you know what I mean, guys. It's never good. Trading Spaces is great. I would have totally applied if I had gotten my degree. I would have totally applied for the show because I do think I think that show really encouraged me to look into upcycling, which again is probably my sweet spot and sour spot because I can see a lot of positive and a lot of junk. And that is even in sometimes people, no offense to anyone, but you get it, guys. That's a true ass statement. Um, that the show really did inspire upcycle. I think I remember they did one episode where they put flowers all over the walls. They glued these like fake flowers all over the walls, and then the tenant came back, or the owner came back and had to rip it all off the walls, which is part of those reasons I was like, I'm not going to be a decorator. I think I should go to school for the right thing. So unfortunately, I was an interior design dropout, but I've, for the last, what, 15 years maybe, been solidly trying different things. And I don't know, I'm really, 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 really want to get into the furniture flipping eventually. So I don't know, it could be something I share in the future, motivationally in that way. Um, but yeah, I think focusing on getting my kitchen finished so that I can start doing the edible videos I want for you guys regularly. And try to do some collabs potentially with 420 Jalen. We need to get him on another episode and talk about some more cannabis. He's been doing some crazy cool things. You'll have to check out his Instagram. I will link his channel as well at the end of the episode. But um, I just think the fact that the town is being so positive, the fact that things are flowing. I've had a few different people question last few days if I could even work on a website for a friend. So there's gonna be times this summer, guys, that I'm just gonna be busy. Like a lot of pre-recorded potentially are put out. But hey, you can always premiere a pre-recorded, right, guys? No problem with that. I'm gonna roll up another joint. Let me see. So what were some of your guys' favorite shows? Because I'm going to say a good show motivationally to clean your fucking house is Hoarders. Put that shit on. Oh my God. You'll get the job done. I promise you. I promise you. There's also a lovely, she's more of like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe a college professor meets YouTube Zoom call chickie. I'm going to bring up her channel. The Clutter Fairy is somebody I love to listen to when she has long little chats. Let's see if I can pull it up. She's somebody I found a couple of years ago. She has 20,000 followers, but as in regards to somebody who's definitely explaining things to people to All right, it should work now. Can you hear me, everybody? I'm sorry about that. I think it's when I said the DEATH cleaning. Swedish cleaning apparently is when it cut me off. Of course, YouTube. Of fucking course. Anyway, I was trying to say she is somebody that I definitely think is a great inspirational. I listen to her pretty much and then I'm able to get the dishes done. But you'll want to check out. I mean, she's pretty DIY when it comes. She's not trying to be flashy. She's not making money very much on kind of like silent movies. I apologize. I apologize. But yeah, check out the Clutter Fairy. That's pretty much it. I was saying that I used to watch Hoarders when I was trying to get into the motivation. Boy, does that work, but tell you what, Clutter Fairy's pretty great too. It's more of like a lecture though. You'd have to be in the zone. I mean, she's from Dallas, Texas, so don't hate on the Texans if you like, can't handle the accent. Get out the kitchen kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know why my StreamYard's being a dick. I apologize for that. But we're going to work on getting this joint together in the meantime. How's everybody's day going? And Heather, you're more than welcome to join me on a little smoke. If you want to jump in, I'm exhausted. Can you tell? I'm probably going to screw it up because I'm going to smoke less Mac today. We're going to say that. But we're going to see what this is like. I'm mixing just a teeny tiny little bit of the... Oh my God, it's so fucking good. The peach crescendo. Oh my gosh. Peach crescendo is amazing. Okay, but only a little bit mixed with the mac and a little bit of this lilac, and we'll see how that goes. I'll need more coffee. That's okay. We got this. But I am back. I'm sorry about that, Heather. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was saying, like, actually, I think I watched like the entire episodes of Hoarders initially and then rewatched a lot of the newer ones. Not rewatch. I got back into it. Initially, when I was pregnant, I watched them all, so I was in bed a lot. That's horrible. Let me just tell you, it's hard to sit in bed and watch that stuff when you're like, I need to clean, but I was very pregnant. So that show, and what was the other one? I think it was like Monster Houses or something like that. Well, thank you. Oh, you should seriously try it. I'm telling you, Heather, I don't know why it's so... It smells like roses, like white, very buttery, vanilla, sweet, sugary, right? Sugary meets peach. So it's got this like... I guess it really is like a peach pie, basically. It's pretty much what it's like. What are you going to smoke on, lady? Sorry, I hit the phone, guys. I hit the phone. All right, let's put some of this lilac in here. Unless I do have some in a grinder. Thank goodness. So I have about 3 rooms I'm redoing right now, plus 2 bathrooms. I'm going to be, well, one bathroom doesn't even have kills on the walls yet, but about to be doing that. So I really encourage you guys, I'm just going to put it at the end of this video. Just follow the link tree and go to my chronically designed one. There's actually even a branding logo I had done a couple years ago, which this summer when I do the stuff outside and then inside as I'm finishing up my projects, like I always take a picture before and then I usually take one at the end, but I'm going to try to post more often there. And then for everything in one, like if you're not wanting to look around, just seriously consider supporting me on Fansly because that's where I'm going to be posting a whole shit ton more. And I just figured out the other day you can do up to like 10 minutes of an audio conversation. So it would be like exactly like this as a podcast, but a little bit more curated and off the cuff. Like I could be taking a drive and have a conversation with you guys. So that's exciting. You have no idea how it all works? Well, I am going to share everything I can. I was just watching something last night about how to curate a dresser to make it a vanity for a bathroom. And I'm like, oh, the ideas. Oh, the ideas. I have everything I need tool wise ready to do it. So I don't know. Do you guys like to do projects in the summer? Or are you like in a snowy place where you can't really pull out the power tools or what? Oh my goodness. And my papers, they've been burning so strange. I might have to try purchasing something new because it's like I said earlier, I don't know if it's the shake or what, but it's falling apart. My joints are falling apart. Okay, let me get to the comments, you lovely people. Let's see here. Hey, I just want to be able to walk into my house. I guess it's partly my fault. I have walls that were mostly black now, so you see everything. And like that comes down to the cord that you have plugged into your phone stands out like a motherfucker. You wouldn't believe how you would think white walls really would be one of those things. No, no, let me tell you. So if I were to do it again, I'd probably go gray on most of my house. But you gotta, oh my Jesus, Brooke 420. What do you have? Do you even have like the skill saw table? I really want to make my own baseboards. I was watching a video about that too. I've got handhelds, but nothing like a. And then I was seeing how easy it is to make your own frames for picture frames. And I'm like, Jesus, the ideas. That's a really good idea, Heather. I'm going to do that, Heather. Jesus, you're fucking smart. Oh my God, I never even thought about that. I don't like those little tubes that you shove the wires in because I don't know if you guys are like me, but we're YouTube here. So some of you guys might be electronic whores like me, but it's bad. I don't like it if my wires get hot. So that's one thing is I want to be able to touch them and see if they're fucking okay because it's not just the strip sometimes. Oh, Lady Autumn Sky. That's the sweetest thing you could say. I ditto you on that. So always your guys' opinions and input, it's welcomed. And that doesn't mean I'm always going to take it, but I will think about it. Like when I say, hold on, let me show you guys. It's so freaking pretty. What the fuck? Hold on. I got to add the picture in. So give me a second, guys. But if it wasn't for this lovely, fabulous woman over here, Heather B, I wouldn't have done this to my leather couch, which should I guess I should do a before and after, man. Jeezums. Give me a second. I got to add 2 pictures now. Let's do the damn thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a good one here. There's one. So that's the after, and let's get the nasty before, because wowzers. What a change. What a change. Here we go. Messy are us. Here it comes. Oh my God, you're making my mouth water, Brooke. You don't understand. I need to fucking find a carpenter to date just for his power tools. Not even playing. All right, ready for the boom shakalaka? But look at this ugly beast before. Boom shakalaka. It's not finished, by the way, guys. I got more to do, but I'm super fucking excited. Do you understand? The bottom of it was stamped and said it was from Aspen, Colorado. The people that I got it from, I know they picked it up in Carbondale. They didn't know how to do it. They were going to pull it all apart. I was going to put some fabric. That actually covers a lot because compared to that, holy shit. And all I used was apple tree. No, hold on. Apple barrel indoor outdoor gloss, the real green. But you know what sucks, Heather, and the rest of you lovely people? They don't make it anymore. Apparently, I bought it off the shelf. I looked. I looked on Amazon at least. And I guess it's an in-store color because real green. There's a true green and then a real green. I was like, oh shit. Thanks. I appreciate that. You don't know how much I fucking appreciate that. Look, let me just give you another little view of this. I mean, it's just amazing. I have another leather couch, ottoman, excuse me, that I plan to recover. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is not the best view, but hell, better than what it was. This is a closer view. You can see the pigment. It's more nighttime, I believe. I'm just so fucking proud of it because it's exactly what I needed for like a very much smoking chair. There's some issues with it. I'm going to add some bullets to it and stuff like that. I think they're called bullets. I don't know. They're the furniture upholstery tacks that go around it. Hey there, Seafowls. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? How are you doing? But yeah, I'm pretty fucking happy about it. It's been a moment. Hello there,
What's
my
going on?
friend. We're just smoking and talking about painted furniture, which you were part of that crazy.
I
What do
thought it
you
was
think? Are you
crazy
proud of
awesome.
it?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I'm
girl.
interested in knowing how much
It spent $5.
what? Okay.
I spent $5 fucking compared to the $20 I was gonna spend, and it wouldn't have had a gloss, and it potentially would have been shit.
Mm. I've
five
been
bucks.
watching some painting lately. That's why I hope my name popped up as DCT.
Yeah, there we go. You're on it. But you know what sucks? Now when I tag you, it's a whole fuckery.
Well, it's gonna just be very brief. I'll change it again
Okay,
because
all
it
right. I'll
means
get you a link tree. No.
it's a color. It's dolphin crease teal. So
Oh,
it's a whole
okay.
thing.
Okay, what did I see? Hold on. Dark moody living rooms. I was looking up that tag yesterday. I don't know where it came from my brain, but it was talking about mermaid dark
Mm-hmm.
blue. And I was like, oh, where it's got it's almost emerald green, but it's a
Uh-huh.
dark.
It's almost like
Oh, I
a
want to do another bathroom with
trillion.
that. Uh-huh. And like
Yeah,
spray paint everything. Like
yeah.
copper.
Well, dolphin crease teal is a very good color. I highly suggest it, and you will only see it on. We'll just have to check it
You
out
better
sometime.
share me a damn picture of that. And I know our pictures could be varying with LED screens.
Yeah. No,
Yep.
pretty,
Right?
pretty. No, I think that our cameras are good enough to get the pixelation of what's going on.
Hey, I got to shout out to Heather for pointing out when we were in the process of the mind fuck of like,
Remember
you're
that.
going to be on a green screen if you're sitting in a green chair. And I
Yep,
was like,
yep.
oh, yeah. But then I mentioned it to my son and I had to explain it to him. And this is a 7-year-old. I'm like, yeah, mommy will have like, I'll float. He's like, you should paint everything green so you can be in the world you want to be in. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he
So
has to break it down, break it down.
he said I could even make it be the Blues Clues chair, and he's fucking right. I could literally superimpose that color on there.
Wow.
That's smart, right? What a good kid. He's
Very.
like, you could make your couch purple tomorrow. I was like, oh yeah,
Sure could.
smart. So hey,
Very
creatively,
smart.
I know. So I was just saying earlier, I might be doing a little series once a month with my child, and it'd be a podcast, probably just audio. So you guys might have to listen to it on the audio.
Right.
But I think it'd be cool to do product reviews and us actually trying candy together and random shit.
Yeah, y'all could definitely make that happen. Y'all
Yeah.
make y'all make chocolate stuff all the time.
Oh, it's a
Always fudge or something, but
oh my God. I made the
so
Christmas cracker crack. Oh my God. Oh,
so
I didn't.
you have been, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I
No, you're good.
did not know what your mind frame is today. You're talking about moody living rooms and moody
Oh yeah,
colors.
I just want my fucking house to feel good. Like why are we sitting back being mad anymore? We're done. We're done with that.
Did you argue
It's
with the colors
springtime.
already? You argue with them? Did you send
Oh,
them?
I
Okay.
I I don't just argue with them. I stay up all night, hurt myself, paint, and then
I
repeat.
know. I know.
But you know what? Like the good part is I actually am gonna say this that I feel like I am making my house my home. I don't know how else to say that. I know that's a cliche way to put it, but I don't know. Just
Sometimes the way
it's
that
like
we
having
think.
old shoes in the closet and being like, I just love you. No.
No, that happened to
No.
me the other day. I found
You
some
can
shoes that I hadn't
you can
worn.
love the memories, but if it's not supposed to be worn, that's the difference. I'm trying to be a lot more
No, I know what you
cohesive.
mean. I know what you mean. Throwing out
Right.
the old Louis Vuitton
So
that you
you can
didn't even
actually
fucking.
buy some
Mm-hmm.
sexy red bottoms.
You never know. Oh God, those Louis Vuittons.
I'm seriously, I saw a TikTok and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some ghetto ass fucking white regular shoes, regular ass motherfucker. She put some damn kills on the bottom, put
Uh,
little
you don't even have
painter's
to
tape. I'm
do
spray
that.
painting the bottom.
They have those ones that look just like them. They're the
Really?
yeah, the Louis Vuittons or whatever, and they look just like them.
Buttons. Well,
I
shit
think
now.
they're $60, and they look just like them. The red
Well, I
bottoms and
need a
everything.
place to wear some heels. That's also the process. I'm motivating
That
that too.
too. Clean in it. Feel good in it.
I'm saying it. Like I said, I bought some toner and a bunch of other stuff. I'm so actually let me show you guys the packaging. This is fucking cute.
Salisbury red.
Speaking
I bet
speaking
Seafoam pulled that.
of branding, hold on. This is damn adorable. Look at this fucking box. Hold on. Can I put two? Will it let me add two pictures, please? Hang on a second. This is cute. I was like, you guys are gonna get a fucking shout out and you didn't even try. Okay, first off, here's the box, right? But
Hmm.
then look at the box. It's
Hell
like
yeah.
it's like be bold, be unique, be
Oh, is
you.
it for your hair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
toner.
yeah,
And like this is just an Amazon buy. It was $12, not expensive. But I was
yeah.
like, you know
Yeah.
what? Why not try this bitch before and after?
It's
That's
like
what
a
we do
fortune
around
cookie
here.
of toner, like be fill in the blank. You know,
Right.
I say that all the
Right.
time. Fill in the blank.
So much room for all the activities. Yes.
Fudge,
We're
yeah.
trying. We're
I've been
trying.
taking these literal bunk beds down. You've seen my bunk bed shenaniganry with the freaking storage in it, and ugh,
Oh, I don't
it's
know if I
too much.
have.
You have.
But I just put a bunk bed on risers yesterday and that was amazing. I'm never going to hit my head again.
Do
Ever.
you understand that my room is like my sanctuary, and I had to take my
Uh-oh.
sanctuary down so it wasn't inviting?
Yes, I get that.
Hmm.
It changes the energy.
I
We're in a
had
new
to though.
cycle.
I had to. I had to. I didn't want it in there. I didn't want anybody getting any idea from my space.
Hey,
So,
I've been in a I know this is a strange metaphor for you guys, but I have been in a circle situation. I would love your guys' input if anybody's ever went through this. But you women and you men, men can do it to themselves too. They don't do their dishes. They make it fucking
uh,
impossible for a woman to park at their house. Let's say that. Okay. Whatever.
uh,
Whatever the thing could be. Or they just don't, okay, they don't have gas to fucking come whatever visit. Okay. I've thought to this reality. It goes hand in hand. And this is just like a tidbit of thought. If you don't make your life inviting and you don't make your and it's not really about dating, it's about anybody. It's energy. It's bringing it in. Like it's manifesting good things. Like
you have
if
to.
if you're not available emotionally, let's say, or financially to be there for someone, then you have no business trying to. No business. I've realized that and I think it's good that I can recognize that in people now and be like, psh,
Yep.
you are lacking, work on you. It's not my fault. I said no. Pass. It's not
Right.
even wrong now. I feel good about that. Like, yes, hooray. Hooray again.
It's
You
it's
have no business
crazy.
dating if you're not in a place or engaging in a creative way. I'll say that too. If you're not prepared for
Yeah, you have to
right.
ultimately love yourself and love your decisions that you're making in order to do anything or
That's how
be any
things
good.
manifest.
Yeah.
I'll say a good example of it is C-Files. He has done all the work. He's put all the energy in the right place. Sorry, C-Files, I'm calling you out, bro.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, you get what you get because you're on the energy level. If you are losing things that you might have slightly manifested, that's something. And not to be negative, this is a motivational, but even this theory works in the church. If it's like, if you do good works, good things will come to you. I think it's like, I don't know, this,
I've got
it's
one
like
better.
the harvest outside, girl. When you make the ground beautiful, things can grow. If you put things on top of it, it will be.
Well,
And
here's the thing. You and I have not spoken today. Or yes, we've
right.
been busy, right?
Oh,
So
life's been
this
fucking wild.
right.
I
So
love it though.
this is
Gone is
even more raw and rare because this is a whole theme right now in life, okay? So
yeah.
I was just talking to my special person and I said,
Yes.
if you ever have to give up something that you like in order to have somebody or something, they're not worth it. You
Oh
should never
yeah.
give away a piece of yourself in order to have something that's already there. That's just somebody being selfish or insecure. So
It's
there's a
like if someone's driving in front of you and they slow down so much and you got to slow down so much that you cause an
yep,
accident.
yep.
It's not a good thing.
There's a
Keep with the
difference
fucking flow of your
between
right energy.
throwing things out that don't belong and then giving up something you like to appease another. I just don't ever get that or understand that because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself and what got you there. So if you're throwing away hanging out with friends or if you're throwing away doing this and this and this and this and this, what are you gaining from it?
But I think the things that stay in your fucking path are distractions. That's bad.
Yep.
That's my point. If you have to work harder, like what I was saying about the show Hoarders or the Clutter Fairy, the well thing that they both do these shows, and the thought of like organizing is to take it out of your out of your list of to-dos every fucking day. When
Right.
you have things squared away, it's not like I almost said like it's on a repeat of fight or flight in a way. Like I got, I'm a mom, you're a mom. We are never going to have a fucking completely clean house. But the things that come in front of us and we hold on to for like emotional reasons, maybe, or like psychological fucking comfort. Like, okay, you got a Coach bag, but you could pay your bills better if you got rid of that bitch. I'm just saying.
You want to hear the funny part about that is it's true story today.
Right.
I uh have a unique situation and the other person has a lot of money and a very good
Mhm.
job, but there's no water.
Mm,
But so all of a sudden there's no water
not good.
for, you know, two kids. Wouldn't you think that
Bad.
having water was better than having an Xbox?
That should be on auto pay.
It was. And that's the thing. People get just in their moods and think that they
Mhm.
don't need this or need that or need this or need that. And before you
It's
know
a
it, the
bad
water's cut
coping
off.
skill.
Yeah,
Very bad.
it is. To be in an emotional warfare with yourself constantly, oof,
Mhm.
yikes. Not for
But
me.
everybody has their vice too. I wouldn't say it always has to be like material.
No.
It can even be like I said, an emotional distraction can be like putting too much in front of like I'm able to multitask a whole lot of shit, people, but that's not everybody's learning curve. That took me a long time to realize, oh no, not everybody thinks like this,
Oh
Like,
gosh, yeah, that's me
sorry, not to be
to a
negative, but
thousand.
some people don't get that. And
No, yeah.
so,
I can totally. You and I have had many conversations
right.
where we've done 30 things and neither of us have known that we've just done 30 things. But
Okay, like in one way children give us purpose, and another way jobs can give us purpose, and another way distractions can give you purpose, but it has to be healthy. It has to be a purpose. Like a
I can't have
purpose.
a distraction that doesn't have a meaning. And distractions
Right.
to me are negative in my
That's a
life.
whole nother kind of person. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Those
Yeah,
people that can fucking thrive with that, it's
I
scary.
can't do that. I can't do that instant gratification. Let's just fucking have whatever. And what do you gain from that? You just lost your time, you just lost your energy, and then most times just emotional vampires that took it from you.
I've been thinking, I don't know, I got down the rabbit hole of
Oh
the things
no.
that changed America. There's this
Hmm.
episode. It's fucking great. Okay. It's like a series of like, I don't know, 12 episodes, maybe a little less. But the things that changed America, right? And it's talking about all the history and da 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 da. And you know, I couldn't fucking believe it. This is slight of a tangent, but just to kind of follow me on this one.
All
That
right.
we're coming from, okay, what's everybody's date of birth in here? You don't got to give the whole thing, but years. I want that in the chat. Who's
Well,
here?
you know me.
And 85 or 85 up in this bitch. So everybody else, put your thing. So we got a little, respect up in the chat here. So I was watching, and they're going from 1930s, I think, all the way up to 1996, I think it was.
Hmm.
And it was they were
After
talking about
that, whew.
the riots, okay, the Rodney.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. I
Rodney King.
lived I lived in Long Beach, and I'll tell you, it woke my fucking brain up because I lived there for 3 years. Apparently a couple of blocks from where a lot of the shit went down. And
Hmm.
and it always did feel weird, you know? And
Yeah.
these things we come from in the 90s is this idea of like a white picket fence, a concept of what it is. So I happened to go, as I was watching the video, I happened to go onto maps and to look Google Earth to kind of drive around and see how fucking close I was to where they were talking about on the fucking documentary. And I was shocked. And then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, and I don't miss California. I don't miss these roads. You know, it's a colorful
Mm-mm.
view. I'm like
For a
driving
second.
through my old area, and my heart's sad because things
Aw,
change, but things are what they are. Like, I'm grateful for the memories I have, but I'm sad for the things that, like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, like,
I do.
where
I'm just going with you, like you said.
it's kind of strange to explain this, but I think I've had some realities lately of like, it's not that we're old. That's not it. The age isn't the thing. But maybe when we're kids, we can't see when like a toy's broken, right? We can't
Yeah.
see that. We can see the purity of it.
Well,
But when we're
because
older,
oh yeah.
we see the broken down fucking toy and we're like, why are we? Why are we going to represent this?
Well,
That's where I'm at right now. Is
okay. Well,
that
let me help you with this. So when we were younger, all the
yeah,
way, I would say anybody that's 25 to 45. Let's just be fair.
right.
Um, we didn't have all of the things to stimulate your brain that quick.
Nope.
And now, when you're in your 20s, I would say from 25 to 45,
Mhm.
you don't grow up with that way of thinking. So you can't even level with a little person
Mhm.
because you can't think like that. You can't even get there. There's nothing in you that can make you go there because you do not think like that. You're not wired like that. There's nothing in you that goes there. Um, I'm sure that you use, just like me, technology and other things for networking,
Mhm.
um, all of that. And I know that more and more every day, little people are having seizures, uh, issues because of screen time. You know how I feel about that. So
Right.
there's a
Yep.
whole nother level to that. We can't help our own little people. That in itself is depressing
Right.
because they can't even explain what the problem is. It's just a feeling, big
Mhm.
feeling.
My
Big,
son came over and asked me the other day, which was it was nighttime. Like he was trying to go to bed, and he came and I mean, take a pause to understand this is a hard one. And you guys all in the chat, I would love your oh my goodness moments. Here it comes. He was like, "Why do people have to die?" And I was like, "Oh God,
yeah.
oh." And I think Heather might have heard this because he is just he had a little chat with Heather B the other day. We had when we were on a call, and he's just a very big out thinker. And he said,
Oh, I know.
just don't understand, like, why can't people be here forever? I know that there's spirits here, but why do we gotta stay? Why? I don't understand that. He was so confused. And he was like, it does make me think we need to talk about this. And I was like, wow, you know? So I say to him, it's because unfortunately you got to have new creative people, new people, good, bad, indifferent, have to make the world change. Because if it's the same thing forever, there would be no
Man,
space for
it'd be
good things. And
insanity. Same
right.
thing, different
And I
results.
said, he's, it's, we're at all at a place in our life where like the perspective of life is
Mhm.
so multidimensional to what it was for me
So,
even a year ago,
oh
honestly.
yeah. I mean, I can even just go back 6 months ago. But the
Right.
thing is I've been using the car theory a lot. That you have your shell, which is your exterior, right? And then you got
Right.
the engine, which is the heart and all those things. And then you have the driver, which is me, you, it's your soul.
Right.
You can go from shell to shell.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get lucky and you get a passenger
Right.
or a driver or vice versa. But that's the best way I can describe souls
Right.
and shells, exteriors, interiors, heart, brain, engine, transmission, maintenance on yourself,
Mhm.
going to the mechanic. You
Right.
know, it's a whole thing, diagnostic thing. But then there's
Right.
a whole level of soul, which me speaking right now, are the driver passenger, and the
Right.
car is your body, the shell, right?
Right.
So that's just one way to look at it. You can always get a new shell per se. Finding finding a passenger or a driver is like the bonus.
Right. Or allow yourself to be the driver
Allow
is the whole
yourself
point.
to. Yep.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
might be in
stop
the
I
99
mean, when you
Corolla
say
forever.
that, I was thinking about what profoundly was is that my son's level of thinking, he's allowed to ask these questions. I was not allowed. So when he even came to me and said in just such a
Eloquent.
prophetic yeah, eloquent, good way. There we go. Profound, I'll say that. The eloquent and profound way. He was like, I just don't understand it. And I was like, I'm so glad he asked those questions. I'm so glad my kid is so, not just my child, but me as a person mirroring who I am is exactly why my son is this way. I know. And so it's just a reminder of like there is always a reason deeper than like surface level at this point. Like I've been saying, like putting things in bags and getting rid of it in my own house is a weird fucking reality that I'm like
Oh,
so
I love it.
excited for whoever's going to find this. Like that's
Yeah.
how it is. I don't know how else to explain that.
Well,
Because
it'll have
life
good
is what it's
energy. It's
about. We're
just not
only here a
yours
little
you
bit.
want anymore. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. If you want to get rid of something, if you want to get rid of the trash, that's fine. But don't let somebody try to take away your passions to make them happy. I'm not down with that.
Right.
I'm not down with that.
Right. Yeah, I honestly feel like it's kind of like I'll say this as people who might understand. It'd be like if you're a mechanic and you were so sick and tired of working on cars and the tools that came with it that you were finally ready to just take on a new career and be like a bus driver. I don't know.
Yeah.
And have like a call line, I don't know. That's kind of a podcast.
Sometimes you just got to jump. You might
Right.
not even know.
So like the whole getting rid of stuff, it's like I probably before the pandemic had a lot more like loose thinking, and then after the pandemic I was like, damn, I'm so smart, I got so much shit to fucking sell, and now I'm like, don't want it. I want someone else to enjoy this shit. It's such a good feeling. It's weird. It's a
Yeah.
profound reality.
Trust me,
I don't
I
know
get
if you
it.
guys understand that.
I totally get it. I gave away a completely okay habitat per se, just to have
Right.
a free way of thinking.
Yep.
And that's totally okay with me.
Yeah,
Um,
things can be shackling, can't they?
yes, they
Whew,
can.
whew.
Absolutely.
Drop
So
the mic on that one.
it's on the flow. I'll pick it
It's
up.
on the flow. Yep.
Um, Today is my dad's birthday.
Ooh,
Yep.
tell him happy birthday for us.
Yep. I already did all the the wonderful daughter things. You know, my dad's like
Right.
my inspiration. Um, he said something to me the other day though that was just mind-boggling even for him because he's with it and he's been
Mhm.
through the mud and you'd never know.
Right.
And he said, "You know, you're going to be a lot happier when you don't have the distraction." We'll just say it
Mhm.
like that in a nice
Right.
way.
Right.
He said, "Because you're an awesome person
Yep.
and your kids deserve not that."
Exactly.
But then that hurt me for them because I'm like, man, that's just somebody took that control. And why? That's why I
Mhm.
envy. I'm using the word envy you
Right.
not having.
Oh, you don't know how much I agree with that. Oh, and if he's
Mm,
listening, you don't know how much I agree with what you're thinking. Yes.
yeah, right
In
now,
all
because
shapes and forms. Yes.
both of them are going to need a lot of help. And
Yep.
that's just the facts of the matter.
Because it's ever mirrored any destruction of a childhood that's ever mirrored versus someone who I guess I felt early that I was like kind of helicopter mom in a sense, but like I'm not. I
No, I
allow him
told
to.
you there's
It's a
safe hovering.
strange thing.
There's safe
Me,
hovering.
see me, I wasn't allowed to ask questions really or listen to the life that I wanted to listen to or read the books I wanted to read until I was about 13 years old. That's half of my life if you think as a 37-year-old woman. That's fucked up, man. I don't you can't get that back.
No, you
So you're
can't.
right. You're doing the right things by taking control of what they're exposed to and waste their energy healing from. That's
Even
the
if it's
smartest thing
another
to do.
person.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. The it
Hey,
will be gone.
that's a mom doing momming.
Yeah, well,
Good job,
it's
mama.
it is,
A
but
bear would bite
definitely
the bastard that came for their babies, and that's exactly what you're doing. Rawr. You
yeah,
know.
you show a little bit of mm, you think you're brave
Mhm.
until you're not in your comfort zone anymore. And I've lived in the cave. So
Right.
step in here for a little
Right.
bit and see what it's like. And I promise you, it's not going to be what you think.
Right.
You're going to be very happy that you had what you had pretty much. But had is past tense. So
Right. Yeah, I
there's
think
that.
just like I said, I don't know. I feel very genuinely about this. And the kind castle knows I'm woo woo. And you guys know I'm woo woo. So
Yeah.
it's coming. Here it comes. But I had gotten rid of like 6 bags of just regular clothes, regular like lamps that I just didn't want to see anymore. Just give them to a
I
new
love
person.
lamp. Wow.
I love lamps too. But yes, all lamps. But anyway, um, except touch lamps. Those things freak me the fuck out, man. They just turn on
That
by
is the
themselves.
clapper, man.
No clap. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I remember those. God, they were hot too. Like, how was that?
Yeah, I
Lava
don't even
lamps are
know.
cool though. I'll give
Lava
you
lamps
that.
are going to be in
I'm a
my
cool
future
lava lamp
very
lover.
soon.
Yeah, but what was our point? Fucking a.
You're
No,
talking
I'd
about,
given away all that stuff.
yep.
And then, I mean, literally, I had a voice message and 5 calls from a number I did not know because the kind castle had called me and said, "We have stuff for you. You need to come in and get it." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And I'm like, "Dude, I've been getting it's like that kind of respectful.
Ah,
It's
I know.
hardcore for me. It feels so good to know that I did not ask. It is just forwardly coming. And you
Isn't it
get
great
it
to
is a
know?
loveful, I love the manifestation.
Yes, yes, yes. Just keep
The
climbing the mountain.
manifestations are good. Yeah, and I don't know if you heard earlier, but Mac is going to start a podcast and we're going to collaborate. I had nothing to do with it. She actually was like, "You made me feel so comfortable, even though I was uncomfortable. I need to know how to do this. And couldn't I
Nice.
just collab with you?" And I was like, "Are you kidding?" So she wants to possibly even read cards on, and that's
Nice.
fabulous. And yes, that means all of us collabing. So things are good.
All my
So
positive thinking and
all the
vibes, and
things,
maybe
all
that's
the
what the white
things.
rabbit was.
Girl, she went to the show. She'll explain it on the next episode, but
Yeah, I know.
she went to the show of an artist that she didn't get a chance to talk about, and the poster had an infinity and a bunch of other stuff. It was so crazy. So we were like, and she got to talk to the artist, and we're going to be talking directly to them on the next podcast because they're going to be listening. This actual artist, she just saw their show, and she handed them one of the stickers from another, because somebody came in and handed her a shirt that had a white rabbit and said, "You have many white rabbits in your life." So you guys don't even know. I'll share the video on Instagram today, but there's a real, I think I did share it with you, did I
Yeah,
not?
you did. You
Oh
did.
my God.
I
So
know.
she
I
gave
know
one of the
more of the
stickers
things.
to the artist.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Oh my God, we're going to put it on our bus." It's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. So
Yeah, I
now
think
there's a white rabbit going around the United States. You guys, you can't make this shit up.
you
So
are the white rabbit. That's
it's
it.
wild.
You're in
So
the rabbit hole.
it's good. I'm down. The
That's,
rabbit hole is like, it's not dirty.
no, it's not
It's
dirty.
diamond crusted, bitches.
Emeralds.
It's
Diamonds
a
are dead.
shiny hole.
Shiny. Well,
Shiny.
I'm gonna
Yep.
hop off. I had to say hi, show my
No,
respect,
no
my love,
worries.
my friend.
Thank you for being here, and
Always, always.
keep being the big bear that you
You
are
already
out
know.
there.
You
Yep.
already know. All right. Much love.
I'll talk to you later, dear.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Dusty, for being here. So excited to see all of you. Hold on a second here. Let me put my overlay. I've figured out a way, and I actually think eventually I might be able to add music and do token talks with musico. Oop, it worked because listening to people ramble. No, you can totally eat as much as you need. Thank you, Brennan, for coming on. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I mean, as people who are public as we are in the ways we are, it's kind of exciting to see a progression of things come forward. And like I said, I had no idea my friend was wanting to actually go forward with being on a potential podcast regularly and collabing. So it's a whole new world. And she would be like working with some of her coworkers and whatnot. So a true cannabis experience in some ways. But thank you, Dusty, for being here. I am going to be hopefully okay. So tomorrow was supposed to be the Shroomy show. She's taking a break, my fabulous friend. That doesn't mean she's not recording what's going on with her microdosing experience, but we're going to still keep doing as much as we can to keep everything on the schedule. And then I had some things I had to reschedule related to Mac and a few other episodes of not motivational. What was the other one? A DIY for YouTube, how to do things. And then the systematic injustice. But now we have some others to add to the schedule that I'll be getting with Brennan probably tomorrow. And we'll talk tomorrow, Brennan, and I'll give you all the new updates, what we need to add on the schedule. And then I'll post it on Instagram. But I'm thinking, thank you. Thank you, Brennan. I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing some more reposts, more so at the end of the month, and then doing pop-ins. So shorter episodes, kind of keeping you guys up to date what's going on. And then absolutely, I'm so happy they have each other. They're a great couple, that's for sure. um oh, I appreciate everything, all of you wonderful people. Yeah, like I said, I have some collab that I'm going to be doing locals, and then I also have kind of promotion. I'm actually happy I got that shirt in black because when I hold the butt up, you guys will see it much better than a gray shirt would have been. um so stay tuned also for probably some pre-recorded. I think I'm going to try to use StreamYard and pre-record some of the Rachel versus Miss Chronicles. and start moving some of the videos from this channel over there, along with doing shorter clips on all my other platforms. So if you guys have a TikTok, Twitter, all the things, please go on to my link tree below. I'm going to add today at the end of this episode, um, probably a link to the Kind Castle and a link to Witchy Sisters Crafts, so you guys can just click to the merch. Heather, I appreciate you being here, everybody. Um, yeah, so if I won't be having the episode tomorrow, but that doesn't mean I might not come up on and do a token talk. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. So stay tuned for whatever happens. Maybe my kitchen will actually be done, or some spot that I can record and actually come on camera. It's a process. It's a process. So I think on Rachel Raw Truth's account is where I'll do the product reviews, and do the before and after pictures for my hair with this product I'm going to try. Pretty excited about it. No, thank you, Heather, and I can't wait to see. She made me a fabulous shirt that I'm excited about, along with her awesome, fabulous team, PVG, that is Witchy Sisters Crafts. I'll link you at the end of this video. Sorry you guys can hear I'm exhausted. It is a real thing. I got so much to do. I think it's because I've been painting, like crazily painting. I'm literally have to get this done within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think, because I have first off a friend coming in at the end of the month of March, which that will be a premiere. It will not be a live, but I have a friend coming into town from Montana to say hello. It's my lovely ladybug love, Jess, the one I've talked about many, many times. She's coming into town, so we're probably gonna have a chit chat, a small podcast, and then I want, because she has several children, I want to be able to like be comfortable in my own house, extra room. So that's part of like me downsizing. I'm just preparing for guests, and then I think by, let's say, the second week of August is when I have to have sprouts at least getting ready for me to grow outside, because I usually like to indoor get things popping, and then I bring the miniature early sprouters out there and get them going. And I plan to do a huge vegetable garden this summer. Broccoli, kale, everything, you name it. I really wish I could grow some avocados, because you guys, I eat those. They just don't grow here. I can't get them to grow inside either. It's a process. I can't get them to sprout. Um, but yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot. Oh my goodness, D Libby, if you did not see the podcast last time, and I'm sorry I missed you. My mac and cheese podcast, the last one, take a look on the Mary and Joe show one. You should absolutely go listen, because one of my friends who grew up in Rifle, um, we shouted you out a few times because of all the weird things that went on in the 90s off and on. But she's going to be coming on a little bit more regularly. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm a little bit tired. I'll put it like that. It's more so, I just have a lot to do still. And I'm to the point that it feels so good and refreshing that it is done, but it's not completely done. Yeah, definitely listen to it. I think it's a 2 hour long podcast, which is not long for my podcast, you guys. But yeah, I have a lot planned, and I'm tired. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get off of this podcast. Whew. I'm gonna go make some more coffee. And yeah, check out all the stuff that I'll be posting on my community post on the Miss Chronic Chronicles. And then all my Instagrams, I've been pretty much mix mashing it. So some have some exclusive posts, some others are repost, but it's worth it. If you go follow all the Instagrams, I need to take a good screenshot of that shit so I can share it with you guys. I haven't done it this time, sorry. But yeah, Heather, Sean, D Libby, everybody, you're so amazing. Ooh, really now, Heather? Very awesome suggestion. Till the seeds crack. It helps spread things along. You're kidding me. What a great little tip to share with the community. Thank you for that. Um, you're amazing for sharing that lovely tidbit. Um, yeah, I think today and next, when is my next live? Hold on. Let me grab my calendar because it's worth it. And you hear my cracking knees. It's bad. It's like, come on now, spring. I would like 92-degree weather at this point. I can't handle this. It's a like of that. Okay, hold on. So on the 16th, that's Thursday, I have the second interview with Brennan and Seafowls. Hopefully that will go well. So it should be a little bit of a chitter chatter, my second parter. And then St. Patrick's Day is on Friday. And so I'll probably do a token talk that day. And then I'm actually going car shopping on Monday the 20th. So that will be fun. We'll see how that goes. And then we're doing product updates and conversations with the Witchy Sisters, PVG. And hopefully very soon, I'll be able to share my own. I need to do a pre-recording. It's just been hard, guys. And then the seed show is going to be on the 22nd with Seafowls. And then, like I said, pretty much from the 23rd. Oh, I have a huge announcement. Hold on. I'm glad I have this open. Okay, so the 23rd, 24th, pretty fucking empty, which is good. That's a breather. I have things to do. On Monday, the 27th, there will be a premiere on the freaking 28th. And it will be amazing because this premiere is with a man who's in his 80s here. And he is a local to the mining community. He has a lot of historic history to share with where I grew up. Like, not me, grew up. I grew up a little bit in my childhood, but where he grew up. And his family actually knew Molly Brown and hung out with Molly Brown. In fact, I think she even slept at his house a lot because in the mining community where we live, D. Libby can also confirm this, that she was a fan of Glenwood Springs, but I live all the way up the canyon. And apparently he has some stories. So it's going to be a fabulous interview that will be released on the 28th of March. But that doesn't mean we might not have a live later that evening or something. And then it looks like I'll be having to double check some other schedule. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'll be re-announcing this, but on the 19th hold on, 19th of April, the day before 420, we will be having the Hatter House interview. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's a few more that I haven't announced yet, but yeah, things are going very well in the scheduling. Can you hear how tired I am and trying to get everything prepped? So, because I have a local friend that is going to record with me probably in the future too, that has a lot to do with us, like just getting everything in check. But I appreciate all of you being here today. Hope you guys check out my Instagram, look at the links below. Go check out the Kind Castle if you're not local. Then when you visit Colorado on the western side, come join the yumminess that they do sell. And I think I'm going to end it here. Go get some stuff done around my house. And I guess thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate everyone who has stopped in and said hello. Let's see. I am missing any comments here, you lovely people. I'm trying to get the sizing right on everything nowadays on my screen. And I think today was the only day I made it work. But thank you all for being here. I'm going to end it. Thank you. Thank you. Much love, D. Libby. Have a great day, Heather. Thank you all for being Seafowls. Thank you so much for dropping in. Like I said, I'll be linking all of you later today. And then I'll be uploading this podcast to my actual podcast. So, yeah. Have a great day, everybody. And until next time, we'll have a motivational in the future again. just a little update of sorts and a little happy conversation with happy trees. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.